Kali has finally been avenged. Hello and welcome to Splat Talk. I'll let my main Splat talk about stuff related to Splatoon in general. Final Fest is over with Team Chaos taking the final win over Team Order with a 3-0 sweep. So with Splatfest being finally over in Splatoon 2, what's gonna happen next? Well, first of all, version 5.0, which is due for release by the end of July, will not only include the Turf War Splatfest option for private battles, which allows you to play on stages at nighttime and on all shifty stations, well, sadly only on Turf War, but will also come along with the Splatfest T replica. This shirt will change color based on your team's ink color, but will also come along with the ability doubler ability. Just to remind you, this ability gives every sub ability put on this shirt the effect of 2 sub abilities. So if for instance you have 1 sub of quick super jump on this shirt, you'll get the effects of 2 subs of quick super jump, and so on for every sub ability put on this shirt. This shirt might mark some change in the competitive scene since it might change our gear composition to better suit our needs. It might not be the best option to put on 3 of the same sub on this shirt since it will become slightly less effective than putting on the pure of this ability on any other piece of gear according to internal data. At best you will expect to get 2 of the same sub and 1 different sub, or even get all 3 different subs on this shirt, whatever suits your needs. But that's not all. Along with all this, Schellendorf Institute is set to receive some change in its layout. From what the changes look like, it seems this is gonna affect the glass roof part of the map, like it's being lowered down in terms of height to be more accessible to the lower ground in general, with some other minor changes coming into the mix. Since version 5.0 is set to for release on July 31st, Schellendorf Institute will remain in the current rotation until July 29th, when it will be temporarily taken out of the rotation, so expect to see more of the new Schellendorf Institute in the rotation of August of this year. Of course, there's also gonna be the patch notes for the weapons, subs and specials, which I will uncover and analyze once they are released online. However, the main thing about the results of the final Splatfest in Splatoon 1 is the way they shaped the story, universe and the events of Splatoon 2. At that time, the second game was being under development, and it's evident that the results have oriented the development into the direction we know today. Now, by the time of Final Fest in Splatoon 2, Hisashi Nogami has stated that Splatoon 3 was not in development yet, although it seems evident that the results might even shape the events that unfold in Splatoon 3. Although, judging by the theme of Final Fest, things might sound different than the final Splatfest of Splatoon 1. By that, I mean deeply more different. In another Splat Talk, I discuss what will happen in a world of chaos and in a world of order, in my opinion. If the development team intends to make Splatoon 3 by deeply reshaping the world of Splatoon based on the results of Final Fest, then it becomes evident that they need to know in which direction they have to go. Thinking about new weapons, stages, gear, abilities, the universe, the story takes time. And if they have to orient the development based on the outcome of Final Fest, then it becomes clear that if the devs are making Splatoon 3, they must be only at the planning stages of development, which is far from the actual development part, as in programming the assets and integrating them into the core of the game. Even so, we have no idea if Nogami and his team are actually working on Splatoon 3, since in the meantime, coming partly from the Animal Crossing franchise, they might still be developing Animal Crossing New Horizons, the latest game in the franchise coming on Nintendo Switch. So if they are dedicated to the development of this game first and foremost, chances are we will not hear anything new from Splatoon 3 for an extended period of time, and at the very least until the new Animal Crossing is released. Well, me, I don't care that much about Animal Crossing, it's not my kind of game, but I know there's a dedicated fan base eagerly waiting for the new game to be released. Chances are you might be one of those people as well. That being said, this will not stop people from coming back into the first Splatoon game on the Wii U, since after an extensive support for Splatoon 2 in terms of content, nothing new will come out after version 5.0. So I believe Splatoon 1 will be repopulated again because of people wanting for more Splatoon action and a change of pace from the second game. That being said, you can still find people playing this game online, although in some cases you might wait for a bit to play in a full lobby, especially in S Plus and in squad battles. Me, I just like streaming Splatoon 1 on Twitch because I find this game much more fun than Splatoon 2, and I know there are people who want to see some Splatoon 1 here, and it's gonna be interesting to see other streamers and players return to this game. The way it plays is a bit different from the first game, the weapons more or less feel different, the meta is different in this game. It's gonna be interesting to see the reaction of people coming back into this game. If you're in for this kind of action, then be sure to follow my Twitch channel. I might do some scrims sometimes or play tournaments in Splatoon 2 as well, because if you think that it's over for Splatoon 2 after the final fest, you're pretty much wrong. Splatoon 1 has survived until Splatoon 2 because people kept on playing the game, playing in tournaments and creating all sorts of content around this game, and we gotta keep the trend coming. We gotta keep playing Splatoon 2, keep creating content, and keep the competitive scene ongoing on this game. We gotta keep the support ongoing for this game. Show it to Nintendo, show it to Nogami, keep Splatoon living by playing the games and creating more content from those amazing productions from Nintendo, and show them the support from the fans. Thank you for watching this video, give it a like, subscribe, turn on the bell icon to be notified of my latest videos, leave a comment, suggest other ideas or topics you want me to Splat talk about if you want, follow my Twitter account, follow my Twitch channel for more Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2 action. Also, if you want to send me your best Splatoon 1 or Splatoon 2 clips so that they will be featured in a big compilation video in the style of Replay Hot or the Salty Roll, look it up if you want a better idea of what I plan to make with Splatoon clips instead of Smash Bros clips. More information in the description below. And that's it for this video. This was Stardust.splatclips, and I'll see you next time. Stay fresh, people. Hopefully Kali and Pearl will guide us in story mode and we will have to save Marina. Hang in there, Bay. We're coming for you. We're gonna save you. You'll be fine, so please hang on.